You missed a serious sign about your health, but I'm going to address this serious issue with my words now. Child, there's a transformation happening in your body, and it's happening in the lower abdomen of your body. Yes, your metabolism is getting slow with each passing day, but your spirit is not declining. Your spirit is being strengthened daily by my presence. Though your flesh may not always mirror this, I see what you cannot see. I see where the imbalance has begun, where the signals have grown faint, and where your awareness has faltered. I see how you have dismissed the discomfort as ordinary, how you have learned to cope instead of seeking clarity. But I, the Lord your God, am not content with your coping. I do not desire for you to live in tolerable discomfort or quiet decline. I am the God who restores, who revives, and who resurrects. And now I speak to that place in your body where the imbalance stirs. I speak to your cells, to the tissue that wraps your organs, to the glands that release their rhythm into your bloodstream. Divine diagnosis. I speak to the flow of hormones and the strength of your immune system. I see how long the inflammation has simmered in the background, how long fatigue has wrapped itself around your core like a shadow that clings. I see the bloating, the dull ache that comes and goes, the unexplained shift in weight, the persistent tension that even sleep cannot undo. You have grown used to it, but I call you out of familiarity with pain. I call you to notice again, to inquire, to question, and to seek my voice over your condition. This is not your portion. This is not the inheritance I've spoken over your health. There is something stirring in your lower abdomen, a change that began subtly, almost imperceptibly. It did not start as disease, but as dysfunction, a small drift from harmony. But like all things left unspoken, it has grown in quiet. And now I step into that silence and declare, enough. I will not let this go unseen. I will not let this be ignored. You have asked me for healing, but now I ask you for listening. The body's wisdom. Listen to what your body has tried to whisper. Listen to the signs that seem small to the world but echo loudly in the spirit. I gave you a body of wisdom, one that speaks in pulses, cycles, and changes. Do not be deaf to what I have designed to be perceptive. What has come to feel normal is not the normal I authored for you. I did not make you to be constantly burdened by fatigue, to question your digestion, to feel bound in your own frame. I see the strain in your gut, the hidden war between your body and what it tries to process. The foods you once tolerated now feel like burdens, not blessings. Your gut is inflamed, your microbiome disrupted. The balance is tilting, but I can restore it. I designed your inner systems with divine order, and when that order is shaken, I do not stand afar. I draw near. I am the one who formed your inward parts, who knit you together with care and intention. Nothing about your body is outside my understanding. Nothing you face is beyond my touch. Commands of healing. I am speaking to the inflammation now. I command it to cease. I speak to the imbalance of bacteria in your gut. I order peace. I speak to the sluggishness in your liver. I command it to be restored to divine rhythm. I speak to the insulin response, the sluggish conversion of energy. I ignite it with the fire of my breath. You are not meant to live dulled and weary. I have made you to live awakened and full of life. I have seen how your lower back tenses as if bracing for something. I have seen how your energy wanes by afternoon, how your thoughts grow foggy, how your sleep, though long, leaves you unrest. Child, this is not just the weariness of age. This is not just the consequence of time. There is something I want to heal in you that requires your awareness. There is a hormonal shift, subtle but significant, that has affected your appetite, your emotions, your cycles. I have watched as your mood has become more fragile, your patience thinner, your reactions sharper. This is not who you truly are. Understanding the imbalance. It is your body trying to compensate for a shift it doesn't understand. But I understand. I know what has been overproduced, what has been diminished. I know what is lacking and what is excessive. And I am not afraid to step into the imbalance and bring alignment. Your adrenal glands have been under pressure. You've lived under the weight of prolonged stress. And though your lips may not have spoken of it, your body has carried it. It has tried to adapt, to stay strong, to keep going. But it is tired, and I see it. You're not weak for needing rest. You are not lacking faith for needing help. I created your body with cycles of restoration and renewal. I created you to rest as much as to rise. And now I speak rest into your adrenal system. I speak renewal into your hormone production. I speak balance over your estrogen and progesterone, over your insulin and cortisol. I'm not just a God of spiritual healing. I am a God of holistic restoration. I made your spirit, your soul, and your body, and I care for all of them, beyond human limitations. Do not fear what the world calls decline. I am not limited by your age, by your genes, by your history. I'm not bound by diagnosis, nor swayed by statistics. I see beyond what doctors measure and beyond what symptoms suggest. I look into the root. I trace the path of every signal, every nerve, every pulse of energy. I see where things have gone astray, and I realign them with my hand. My healing is not random. It is not guesswork. It is precise. It is timely. And it is here. I have seen the digestive issues, the sluggish elimination, the bloating that comes without cause. I have seen how discomfort robs you of confidence, how you've withdrawn subtly, avoiding meals, adjusting plans, hiding the ache. But I call you to come out of hiding. I call you to believe again that I care about this. I care about your digestion. I care about your energy. I care about your comfort. There is no part of you too small for my concern. If I number the hairs on your head, do not think I am unaware of what troubles your gut. Active healing. I see it all, and I am not passive. I am acting even now. I am removing toxins from your bloodstream. I am strengthening your gut lining. I am calling your immune system to rise up and stand watch. I am correcting what has been misfiring, reviving what has been dormant. There is a flow returning, a vitality beginning again. What has felt sluggish will soon feel strong. What has felt unstable will become steady. But you must trust me in this process. Do not grow impatient. Healing is not always instant. Sometimes I heal with a word, and sometimes I heal with a process. In both, I am present. In both, I am working. Do not fear the appointments you've avoided. Do not ignore the lab work that needs to be done. I'm not asking you to be anxious. I'm asking you to be aware. Partner with me in wisdom. I have given doctors skill, and I have given you discernment. Use both. But above all, keep your ears open to my voice, for I will lead you to the right counsel, the right hands, the right decisions. You will not walk blindly into this season. I will be your light. There is a shift coming, not just in your symptoms, but in your systems. You will begin to crave what is good. Your body will begin to reject what harms it. You will lose appetite for the artificial, and your palate will long for what brings life. This is my doing. I am rewiring your instincts, not just your intentions. You will find joy in discipline, and you will experience peace where there once was confusion. I am removing the fog. I am lifting the weight. I am restoring what was depleted. I am reversing what the enemy tried to plant in secret. What he hoped would grow into disease, I am uprooting. I expose every lie that says, this is just the way it is now. No, child, this is not how your story ends. You will not live in the shadow of chronic illness. You will not be bound to prescriptions your whole life. You will not wither before your time. I have declared life over you. I have declared strength, and I am not a man that I should lie. My word is final, and my word is living. It moves through you now, reshaping what has been distorted. My breath is on your organs, and they will respond. Your pancreas will function as it should. Your thyroid will stabilize. Your kidneys will flush without strain. Your reproductive system will come into divine balance. I'm even softening scar tissue and releasing what was stuck. This is my mercy, child. This is my compassion toward you. Do not despair if you do not feel it all at once. Some healing is deep, and deep healing takes time. But I promise you this. You will know that I have visited your body. You will know that I have touched you. The pain will lessen. The peace will grow. The symptoms will lose their grip, and your strength will return, not just in body, but in spirit. For you will rise each day with hope. You will no longer fear what the day will bring. You will no longer brace yourself for disappointment. Instead, you will expect goodness. You will anticipate healing. You will partner with me in faith and action. I am not only healing you, I am renewing your perspective. You will no longer see your body as a burden, but as a vessel of glory. You will no longer curse your reflection, but bless the temple I have given you. You will treat it with honor, not shame. And in that honoring, you will see greater healing unfold. You will speak kindly to yourself. You will no longer rehearse the narrative of decline. You will declare life even over what feels lifeless. You will prophesy strength even over what feels weak. This is the authority I've given you. Walk with me. Breathe with me. Let me teach you to steward your health, not just desire it. I will show you what to eat, how to move, when to rest, what to release. I will bring people into your life who carry wisdom. I will illuminate truths hidden in the earth, plants, minerals, practices that carry healing. My creation holds answers, for I filled the earth with my medicine, and you will discover it piece by piece, guided by my spirit. Child, hear me now with the ears of your spirit. Hear not just the tone of these words, but the weight they carry in eternity. I do not speak lightly. I do not scatter my promises like leaves in the wind. When I say revival, I mean it. When I say restoration, it is already being written into your very being. This is not just a month on your calendar. This is a divine appointment. This is the moment when I begin what your heart has quietly longed for and what your body has silently needed. The revival of your body and soul is not a distant hope. It is a certainty that will manifest even now, even here, even in the dry places where you thought life had passed you by. Body revival. Your body needs revival because it has been carrying not just physical strain, but the weight of years, the kind of weariness that doesn't announce itself loudly but creeps in slowly, subtle, persistent, heavy. You have adjusted, adapted, accommodated the decline. You have said, this is just part of growing older. But I say to you, no, this is not how I designed you to live. Your muscles were made for strength. Your bones were formed to stand tall. Your breath was given to be deep and unhindered. I did not design you to survive fatigue. I created you to thrive in vitality. There's been a misalignment, yes, and I see it clearly. But I also see the purpose in your frame, the destiny I carved into every fiber of your being. You're not here by accident. Your body was shaped to be the vessel of my spirit, and now I am calling it back into order. Not just so you can function, but so you can flourish, addressing the hidden battles. There have been places in your body where life force has ebbed low. Not death, but a dimming. I see the organs that labor in silence. I see the tightness in your chest that has no medical name. The stiffness in your joints that no scan explains. I see how your blood flows with less ease, how inflammation lies hidden in the soft tissues, how your body battles within itself, trying to protect you from a world that has exhausted it. But now I speak revival to these places. I speak oxygen to your cells. I command your blood to flow with strength. I breathe into your lungs again the breath that raised Christ from the grave. I speak to your heart, not only the organ that beats, but the center of your being. Be still and know that I am God. You will not decay. You will be renewed. Renewed strength. Your hands will grow strong again. Your legs will carry you without trembling. Your neck will turn without pain. I do not patch what is broken. I make all things new. Your body needs revival, child, because it has been a battleground. You fought to keep going. You've pushed through when your body asked for rest. You've poured yourself out when your vessel was cracked. And I have seen your faithfulness. I have seen how you kept believing while you were limping. I have seen how you continued loving others while your own soul needed mending. But I did not create you to live forever in recovery mode. I made you for wholeness. I made you for balance. And now, in this month, I am bringing the winds of revival into your very bones. The marrow will receive new life. The places you thought were permanently weakened will surprise you. You will wake up with clarity. You will move with ease. You will sense energy where there was exhaustion. This is not wishful thinking. This is the movement of my hand upon you. But child, revival cannot be only for the body. No, the soul cries out louder, and I have heard it. Your soul has been walking through a wilderness, not always visible to those around you. You smile while breaking inside. You've been present in rooms while feeling absent in spirit. Your laughter has covered sorrow, and your strength has been rehearsed more than it has been real. I know. I see what others miss. I see the quiet grief, the longing, the ache you have not been able to name. I see how hope has dimmed, not because you stopped believing, but because believing has cost you. And now I say to you, your soul will be revived. The places where passion has withered, I will reignite. The dreams you buried to make room for responsibility, I remember them, and I will breathe on them again. The tears you cried in secret were not forgotten. I gathered them, and they were not in vain. Your sorrow was a seed, and I am growing something beautiful from the ground of your weeping. You thought you were mourning the end, but I was preparing a beginning. I never let pain pass through your life without redeeming it, and I am not starting now. Your soul has become weary, not only from loss or disappointment, but from disconnection. You've been trying to find me again, searching for the spark, for the nearness, for the moments when my presence once came so easily. And you've wondered, have I drifted? Have I missed you? But child, I have not moved. I have been here the whole time, even in the silence, even the numbness, even when prayer felt like routine, not relationship. I was still near. Revival is not about earning my presence again. It is about awakening to the truth that I never left. Renewed presence. I will make my presence real to you in a way that no sermon, no song, and no circumstance ever could. You will feel me again. You will hear me in the stillness again. You will rise in the morning with joy that is not borrowed, but born from deep within. Your soul has been hungry for peace, not just for rest from busyness, but for the stillness that silences anxiety. I see the thoughts that chase one another in your mind. I see the questions that have no answers. I see the unfinished business in your relationships, the uncertainty in your future. And now I speak peace over you, not as the world gives, but as only I can give. Peace that guards your mind and anchors your emotions. Peace that does not depend on outcomes, but flows from my heart into yours. Peace that calms the storms, not just around you, but within you. This is revival. This is what your soul has waited for. Identity restoration. You have battled with self-perception. You have looked at yourself through the lens of failure, of shame, of unworthiness. You have allowed past mistakes to paint your identity. You have let the opinions of others become louder than my truth. and it has drained you, but no more. This month, I am silencing the voices of accusation. I am drowning out the echoes of comparison. I am removing the filters through which you've seen yourself. You will see you as I see you, holy, dearly loved, chosen, redeemed. You will stop apologizing for who you are. You will no longer strive to be enough. You will rest in the truth that I have already made you complete in me. Your soul will find healing in this revelation and will breathe again, fully, freely. Return of joy. There is a joy coming that you thought was lost. There is a freedom rising that you thought was for others. You will dance again. You will laugh without weight behind it. You will worship without reservation. You will not need permission to feel whole. I am granting you access into a deeper place of encounter with me. This will not be emotional hype. It will be authentic. It will be sacred. It will be quiet at times, but heavy with glory. And your soul will feast. The dry places will bloom again. The cracked ground of your heart will be softened by my rain. You will not just recover. You will overflow. Integrated wholeness. Your body and your soul are not separate concerns to me. I see them both as one integrated creation. I care for both with the same fierce love. When your soul grieves, your body responds. When your body is worn, your soul groans. And so now I bring revival to the whole of you. You are not meant to walk through life fragmented. You are not meant to function in pieces. I made you whole. I made you for wholeness. And I am returning you to that design. Divine timing. This month is the turning point. Yes, this month, not next season, not some vague time in the future. This month, because I have heard the timing of your prayers. I have seen your patience. I have seen your surrender. And I honor that. I'm not late. I am precise. I am doing something in these weeks that will shift your trajectory. Not just physically, not just emotionally, but spiritually, deeply, eternally. The habits that have chained you to cycles of defeat, I will break them. The ruts that have numbed your creativity, I will lift you out of them. The regrets that have haunted your sleep, I will replace them with dreams again. This is revival. This is what it feels like when I breathe new life into what has grown cold. Tangible changes. There will be days this month when you feel the shift tangibly. Your breath will come easier. Your sleep will be deeper. Your mind will be clearer. There will be moments when you pause and say, something is different. That is me. That is my spirit doing what only I can do. There will be healing you can feel and healing you won't recognize until one day you realize what's no longer there. There will be freedom that manifests in the small decisions. You will say no to things that used to control you. You will say yes to rest, to health, to boundaries, to joy. You will walk lighter. You will speak kinder to yourself. You will love more freely. All of it, revival. Divine appointments. This month, I will also bring divine appointments. People who will confirm what I am saying to you now. Conversations that stir your soul. Encounters that breathe life into your spirit. Words that align with mine. Do not dismiss these moments as coincidence. I am orchestrating them. Watch for them. Be present. I will not just speak in your secret place. I will affirm my word in your surroundings, and you will know that I am near. Grace, not merit. But most of all, I want you to know this. Revival is not a reward for good behavior. It is not the result of your striving. It is the expression of my mercy. It is the overflow of my love. I am not reviving you because you proved your worth. I am reviving you because you are mine. And I delight to give life to what I love. I delight to restore what the enemy tried to drain. I delight in watching you rise. So receive this. Let your guard fall. Let your heart open. Let your spirit say yes. Resurrection life. This month is not just about survival. It is about resurrection. You will see beauty again, not just around you, but within you. You will feel strength again, not just in your arms and legs, but in your will. You will recognize yourself again, not the version shaped by trauma or shame, but the one I dreamed of before time began. I am awakening you. I am refreshing you. I am reviving you, body and soul. This is my word, and I will fulfill it.